More than 1 million people on the southern Japanese island of Kyushu have been ordered to evacuate as heavy rains continue to lash the region. Torrential downpour has soaked parts of southern Kyushu since last Friday, and this has threatened to trigger landslides and flooding. And there's little sign of it easing, with the rainy conditions forecast to continue into tomorrow. The evacuation orders covers the entire populations of 3 cities in Kagoshima Prefecture. Now, that's about 800,000 people, and more than 300,000 others have been told to seek shelter. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has urged local residents to safeguard themselves. He's ordered the military to prepare for rescue operations if needed. This latest watery crisis has sparked fears it could mirror what happened last July. That's when Japan's worst weather disaster in close to 4 decades struck. Over 200 people were killed when torrential rains triggered landslides and floods. And at that time, Mr. Abe was criticized for the government's slow response. Now, our correspondent Michio Ishida has more on the current situation.
We're hearing that trains are stopped and there are no flights. And also already there are homes that are being damaged from floods. And we're hearing authorities calling out for the residents of 7 cities and towns in Kagoshima to evacuate as soon as possible before the sun sets. Because if the level of notice is up from the level 4 at this point to level 5, then it will be just impossible for people to leave homes. And Mr. Shinzo Abe, the Prime Minister, said in the beginning of his debate of political leaders to prepare for the upper house election campaign, said that the police, the firefighters, and 14,000 members of the self-defense force are on standby. The most important thing is that the people go out, leave their homes, go to the evacuation shelters, and stay there until everything is settled. But then the authorities are also saying that even if the rain stops, it's possible that the mountain rivers will flood maybe hours after that. So it's really important to take as much precaution as possible even after the rain.